trials prep.
Trials prep sounds good.
Yeah, in general.
Yeah.
We've been doing some things with my study group. We're
Yep.
missing doing the total pathing,
Yep.
but we will do it later today after seeing America's Tier 1, just
Yep.
to have a little bit more knowledge. We're
Yep.
looking at APAC and EMEAs throughout the
Yep.
day,
Mhm.
but we still have quite some questions left unanswered, I'd say.
Sounds good. Yep.
Okay, first, if you can take a look at the lines that we've written down,
Yep.
the one that have a question marks, there are some that we have seen popped up, but are not completely sure of how good they are due to mainly outliers, I'd say. Like
Yep.
extremely high roll games or games that you can't really see how good the line is against other of the normal ones.
Yep.
And we still have the endless to cover.
Yep.
Some are really self-explanatory, like
Uh-huh. Yep.
Build Shy, all of that. But yeah, we still have to do a deep dive amongst this. But if you have like any recommendation that might not pop up that easily, that are like hard to see and welcomed.
Sure.
But I say let's start with this.
Yep. One thing. So I'll start with the things that come up in my mind. I think Jug. I think 4 Jug with the Jug emblem on Rift is pretty good in like Singed Void.
Okay.
Like, I think Juggernaut's good there. I don't even think Void is that good in that comp. Like I think Juggernaut is the one you want.
Oh yeah, Void seems quite bad.
Yeah.
Like in general, because you tend to play 2 or 4, the emblem doesn't really help you drop any meaningless units. So
yeah, I don't think what is it called? I don't think Vertical Noxus is very good. I think.
Yeah. The main thing with this is I've seen Summertimer played it twice today in the cup. And he did pretty well, like surprisingly well for me.
He did in the cup? He played it in tier 1?
In the TPC, yeah. He went, I think, 2nd and 4th.
Do you know what his board was?
Yeah, straight up just 7 Noxus. Like he ended the game with 7 Noxus, just playing around Mel 2. And I think one of the games he got to Shurima units, but the other one he didn't.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
And he played it twice, and he was really willing. Like I think he slammed like Nashor to 1 to play the LeBlanc.
Yeah.
And like to unlock the LeBlanc and just play it out. And both games, like he had a lot of tempo, which surprised me a lot. Like he arrived stage 4 with upwards of 90, 80 HP.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's strong early. It's just the scaling is kind of hard. The thing that you would want to pay attention to is like, what is he rolling for? I mean, it's easy to have 7 Noxes. 7 Noxes is easy to have, right? It's not hard.
Like, what are the stopping points?
Yeah. Like, what are you meant to play? So 7 Noxes. What's your last unit? I assume he didn't have an emblem, did he? Or what?
No. He seemed to settle like for Scion 2 Minkari. He never chased Swain 2, which makes sense because he's extremely contested. But just like level 2.
Yep.
If he could Ambessa 2, Scion 2, and that was about it.
Yeah, he itemized LeBlanc early into Mel and then random items on Ambessa or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this guy's a beast, I guess. I would also pay attention to if it was lower resource or higher resource. I would imagine it's not as good in higher resource, or like they're like one of the other boards were trolling maybe. But yeah, lower resource, you just full tempo, get the Mel for free. Play. Did you take note of what the 8th unit was?
I did, but it was so.
Was it Bruiser or was it Disruptor? Do you remember?
I think he had Bruiser because he was main tanking Scion.
Yeah, okay. So the 8th unit is just the Bruiser and you just play the damage. All right, cool. I mean, more fun because the thing, it kind of makes sense because the 5 Noxus guy, he scales up your Noxus units the longer he's like more cast or like the longer he's alive. Yeah. So if your front line is good enough, like that can be like your damage trait, and some of the other damage traits aren't all that good. And like if you stall for long enough, I assume it's pretty tanky.
It was Kabuko.
Kabuko. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. The Kabuko is really good as he's an unlock. Gives you Invoker, which is really, really good for that comp, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the Kabuko, knowing the Kabuko itself, is like a whole like a very large improvement to how the comp performs on average. So I imagine it's just Scion, and I'll try it out. Like it's Scion 3 Noxus on 2-1, probably.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. And then like you feel the Draven as soon as possible. Because
and the unlock of the Darius.
Yeah, exactly. Unlock the Darius.
Noxus is really good mid game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Sense. All right. That's what you would do. Okay, makes sense. Sarah Liss. I thought Sarah Liss. Is this like what's the idea behind this one?
I think it's like you hit an early Azir, and you just play around Ser Alessandro Azir and Shurima unlocks.
Do you play Felyord on the board? I assume you do, right? Felyord Bruiser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume that's just like I think that's mostly a it's a variation of the Felyord Lissandra Rise volley board. That's what I think it is. I think it's like I actually had this prepped yesterday. I saw it happen.
I think there's something similar in TFT Academy.
Yeah.
Let me check. Maybe. Yeah, similar to this one. Like you just end up just going out of the Lissandra, but you play Lissandra until you can play the Shurimas.
Oh, you. Okay, then what that means is that
like
this is
Lissandra as a way of getting to a Syrian.
Yeah. That means this is a Seraphine board. It's a Seraphine board that runs Swain like with the regular frontline, like Swain, Nico, Vi, right? And then you play Liss plus. What else do you play? Liss.
I have no clue. I didn't play. It popped up from one of our study group friends. I can just message him and he can tell me.
Yeah, I imagine
because I have no clue what he meant, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh no, he just told me to write it down and say, no, it's the TFT one. I don't have no clue what he meant.
Okay, yeah, I imagine this is like, bro. I'll tell you what this is. This is like the old kind of Mel board, kind of. It's like you play.
Oh, okay, yeah,
you play
I know
Seraphine, Nico, Vi, Swain, any Juggernaut on the board, and then if you can hit the Mel, you slam the Mel on the board. If you hit the Azir, you start playing for the Azir.
Yeah, but I have no clue why he meant like Lissandra Seraphine.
I think Lissandra can hold the items with LeBlanc and Briar and hold the fort. I think.
Okay. That makes a little
like
bit
your
more
board
sense.
Is like Nico, Swain, Vi, Seraphine, LeBlanc, Nico. Yeah, so like those 4 units, LeBlanc, Briar, Liss, and then you have 1 slot left. Yeah, LeBlanc, Briar, Liss, and you have 1 slot for a disruptor or something. Is the idea, I think.
Okay, I'll ask him about it and come back to you because I have no.
I don't know what the spot for that is. It might be a Singe spot actually, like because like you want gold to be able to hit the board, like because the Juggernaut could be Singe, right? And like it'd be actually fine to play through the Singe, and like it can carry you. Early Morello is good, right? It can like smooth out your stage 4 or stage 3. Okay. So maybe that's the spot that you would want to play this from.
Yeah,
maybe.
And the other just the GP Slayers board. I'm not sure in what case are you playing this.
It's like 2-1 GP with good slam, I think. Okay. And then the idea is like a Hodge or a Steric or a QS or something like that, right?
Okay.
Because sometimes I think it's possible to end up in a spot where that's your best board, right? Like your best, you get GP box and you find a Rek'Sai or like you find just 3 builds, right? You can play into GP Slayers, like a decent top 4 comp to play. What is it? You play 3. I think the like meta board on most stat sites are right. You just play 3 builds most of the game. You buy the dupes, you buy the GP, and then you play it like you play Slayers. Like you're playing a Slayer board, except you get a GP 3 for free, and you put the Velvet behind it. Yeah.
I remember this from PB.
Yeah.
Are you playing 5 builds mid game or it's not worth mid board?
It depends, probably.
Okay.
I think you prefer to play strong, but like if sometimes you gotta put it on the like. I think 5 builds plus Briar is perfectly acceptable, right? Like that's a fine board.
And also, 5 builds isn't like more likely to get GP. Or am I tripping?
No, 3 builds is more likely, even for the 3 cost. Okay. I'll double check the table. If anything, even that aside, the odds are very, very close, I think.
Okay. So it's not worth it because you have the doubloon and you can just get a -1 slot on the shop.
Yep.
Okay, you don't want to buy the other one. I think.
Wait, I'm pretty sure it literally can't be better because like you can see MF and Fizz as well, and you don't want either MF or Fizz.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Good. Okay. And how good do you think this is? Like stacking up against the
yeah. I think it's B tier probably. Like I think it's probably a B tier comp, but it's like B tier.
And so what, like a 1 out of 20 at best? Like I said, I think it's a very, very rare spot.
Yeah. No, you have GP box. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. It's because you need GP, Ilawi, and DF plus not, or one of the 2.
Yeah.
Because okay, good. Okay. Bilge.
Yep.
about the slams. So right now you're prioring AP items over AD items, right? When
I think you're supposed to prio your whatever makes you strongest. I'm pretty sure Graves is not that bad.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure, like my read of it, based on what I'm seeing, is that like you make good Graves items, or you make good TF items, or you make a good tank item and figure it out. It's like truly flexible right now, which I think is pretty cool. I think you can play for Graves 3. I think you can play for TF 3, and I think you can play for Alawi 3 plus AP, or even Alawi 3 plus AD, because you only need the double set of AD and AP items by 5-1.
Okay, and what I've seen also today from watching the TPC, I haven't seen that many people going for TF3.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw some of them, like Title played a lot of TF3.
Yeah,
but I don't think there's a clear
there's no consensus
on which
right
one
now.
is better.
Like, I would imagine you play what makes most sense in your spot.
Okay, because what we were thinking was, for example, you could play level 9 for 6, right, for 6 cap, but wouldn't you arrive like way too late?
For Ziggs, it wouldn't be Ziggs. It would be like, the thing is, you might also be late on Rise is the problem. I don't think the bilge boards generally play Ziggs. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I've seen it some. I've seen it now. Like
with bilge, what do they take off the board?
They just play it on 9. Like
they just don't play
random 6. Yeah, just a random 6.
Yeah, I mean you'll get one for free. Like if.
Yeah, I saw Koshni play today, and he unlocked 6, and all of them were out of the pool, and he had an empty shop slot. Like it didn't give him anything. Like not even another unit to replace.
No, the empty shop slot. No. That one deserves a clip. Oh my god, the empty shop slot.
And when I saw it, I instantly thought like, there's no way you can play build 6 because you're never getting there before.
You're too slow. You get there 5-1 at the earliest.
You just have to cap around all the legendaries.
Yeah. Makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Honestly, like that. Yeah. Honestly, like what you might be supposed to do in tournament, by the way, is you might be supposed to, if you're not playing Ziggs, you just unlock it anyways and just hold it on your bench.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
It will be hyper contested.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Wow.
That one. I think these are the two more clear-cut S-tier comps. Vanguard, we have some doubts. We were forcing it yesterday in data to see, but we didn't arrive to that many conclusions. Like it seems really good. Like the unit stuff seems really good, but the whole package around it is like, it's kind of similar. Like you will be arriving late to 6, so you're probably not getting 6-2.
Yeah, I don't know what your read is, but my opener read is that holding Yordles is not that good. Like a good Yordle opener is good. A mid Yordle opener is, I'm pretty sure, pretty bad. Yeah, like you just lose and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
But like, so unless my Yordle opener is really good, I just don't hold them very often, which means I'm not in an amazing spot to play it. But like, if you are in a spot, it makes sense.
Do you think it'd be better to go over the stage 1 holds before this?
I think going through this now makes sense. I think.
Okay.
I think in this order makes sense. Soda reroll. I think you should for sure have honor roll in there. I'm pretty sure that's the best augment by far for the comp.
Okay.
Good. Demacia
tempo.
I
saw it on yours.
Yeah.
And what do you think about? Because I heard you yesterday talk about early learning, and you don't think it's that good. Like, how would you value these 3?
Okay, here's what I think.
We think Demacia Forever is the best one.
I can believe it. It also gives you a Sona, which actually matters a lot.
Yeah, Sona and German, both of them.
Yeah. That one's actually like real good because it does almost the same thing. I would need to do some math. Do you think does it just give you more stats than early learning? It's more HP for sure. I think your conditions are right.
AP per turn 1.5, and early learning gives you 2 because it's a 1 cost, right?
Yeah. Oh, Demacia Ever is just the better version by a lot, actually. Now that you mention it. Oh, it's just strictly
pretty
better.
Much the same.
Oh, it's way better actually. Okay. Okay, cool. Here's just my thought, right? My thought is, if you don't have, what is it? If you don't have the Sona 3 fast enough, you're fucked no matter what, I'm pretty sure, right? So you want to try to pick the spots where you're likely to hit this fast enough is what I think. I think that rolling for Bard is good.
What do you think it's fast enough?
I think like having a Sona 2 is like is conservatively correct. Maybe you could do it with less.
At what stage? Because
on 2-1. Like on 2-1.
No, I know, but at what stage are you willing? Are you
do you want to hit?
hitting?
Yeah, I think you want to have it by 3-5 or 3-6.
Yeah. Okay, because that also takes into account how many zonas are being held by the other.
People
by the rest
hold
of the lobby.
a lot. Yeah. People hold a lot, and if people hold a lot, like that's not super great for you.
Okay.
If you're rerolling, yeah.
And the base tempo is pretty much the same as the zona reroll, but you just have no reroll angle. Just as we talked, I think we had a zona queue yesterday where there was like 10 zonas out of the pool on 2-1, and there's no way you can. Yeah, there's just no way you can roll. So you just play tempo. You slam. Do you care about what you slam, or it's just any?
Do I care about what I slam? I'm pretty open because there are overflow items that can end up on list, and they're totally fine. Like GS, whatever.
Yeah,
like you don't. You want the best on the Lux, right? Like you want the good items on the Lux.
Yeah. But like eventually you want
any items are fine. Yeah.
Do you like Gunblade and Lux?
I like it
because it seems extremely broken.
I think you want mana Gunblade plus AP on Lux.
Okay, good. And another thing we saw is Archangel. The Archangel Augment seems to have really good stats on Lux. Do you have any insights on that?
The Archangel Augment, I haven't. I
don't
think it that
Archangel
often. Seems good. Like it should. The effect is broken on the the effect is that you get a blue buff for free. You get to play 2 Archangels basically.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Then Bane. And I thought we had around this. We don't angle Bane reroll that much. We just play tempo.
Yeah, tempo's good.
I think reroll is only when you're like really poor and have no way of making it to level 8. Otherwise, you just push. And what do you play around? Like Lux, Kaisa, whatever dual carry you can get, right?
Yep, I agree. Yeah, same
would you drop the Invoker in this case?
Yeah, you drop Invoker for Kaisa, yeah.
Okay, good. The boy is just same as server. Yep. You just try to play the 4 Bruiser, 4 Void into 6, right?
Yep, 6 for, or you can play 4 Bruiser. I think that that's the best neutral version. I think if you have Bell items, then you can play 6 Void.
You can play, I agree. Yep. Yeah. Then Yunara, I haven't seen that many in TPC today. I don't know about you, but just Ioni in general seems to have really low prio.
Yep, I agree. I think that like there's some people who prio it a little bit more, but I think it's okay. I think the comp is okay. I don't hold it over Lux is the big thing. Like I don't hold it over like the Lux units or like the I hold the Demacia units over it. I hold like the Bruisers over it for Bilge, and then and then next, and then I also hold Juggernauts because they like fit well with Poppy in Demacia. I think like Juggernaut is really, really important for the Demacia board early. And then that leaves it at like below 2/3 of the units at the start.
Okay, good. And if you're playing Demacia, are you playing, if you have Jarvan 2 Poppy 1, are you still playing a Juggernaut or are you playing a Defender?
I think Jarvan 2 Poppy 1. If you have Jarvan 2, I think the Defender is better. Otherwise, like or if you have Jarvan 2 and 2-star Jug, I play the 2-star Jug. Okay.
And level, for example, level 5, would you rather have like an Invoker or a Briar? Briar specifically, because I don't think
I think you're for sure.
I
think you're for sure supposed to, I think the best version of the board on level 5 is 1 Juggernaut, 1 Invoker, 3 Demacia. I think the defenders I think the defenders are bad on the board. I think it makes your board weaker than it should be.
Yeah, it doubles down on the whole armor.
It doubles down the resist, and then the Juggernauts are just better. I think like the effect is so good.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Singe and Zera is just the Singe Void and Zera. Singe is just you have no opener.
Yeah, you have no opener. Time to open. Did you think you're supposed to roll for Bard on that one?
No, it doesn't seem to me that it's that good. Maybe if you have like Epoch, Trisector, those kind of things. But outside of that, outside of free rolls, I don't think you do.
Yeah, I can.
Because it seems way too slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my experience.
Yeah. If you're missing a lot of jugs, you could maybe do it as well. But it's if you're trying to win something 3-2,
But most of the time you won't, because you have both Son and Jax. And you need to have them for what 3-1, 3-2, so it should be okay.
And you can unlock Poppy. Like if you're missing one, you can unlock Poppy.
Yeah, if you're missing one, you can unlock Poppy. Shadow Isles, I think it's okay. It falls off a cliff if you don't have the Bio Hero. I think Bio Hero makes it a lot better, but in general, it seems to fall off really hard on stage 5. Like you need to roll really aggressively stage 4 and win every single round if possible.
Yep.
I think my main issue with this is what are you slamming on Viego? Because you. Any tank items is okay, like you just make it tank items, but Also, like Morello, Boisa, all those items are good on Trash eventually, but they're not good on Viego now. And also, the Kalista items don't seem good on Viego. Like, you don't want to slam Shohin, you don't want to slam, like,
like
Strikers
not that good.
Okay, I
Strikers
think.
is okay. GS is okay. Like,
so what are you actually slamming?
I'm pretty sure.
I sincerely have no clue.
Yeah, my conclusion is that if you're playing regular Viego 2, I'm pretty sure okay, there's two thoughts. I could actually see like slamming True Strongest being correct, but I think you generally just make the Callista items
Okay.
the
And
Callista items and tank
with
items.
Yeah.
I think it's like reasonably strong early, especially if you get Quick Striker in. If you get Quick Striker in, is actually very, very strong. Without Quick Striker is like also way weaker. Warden. Yeah, it's like Warden matters a lot too. Here's my opinion. If you don't have Viego 2 by 1-4, I don't think you want to play it.
I agree.
Yeah, 1-4 because you can unlock the thing right away, and that matters a lot on the board.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that, and I heard you talk with, I think it was with Sonny about that.
Yeah,
and it just made sense. Like, yeah, of course you want to fall one turn behind in a combo that just falls off later. Like, it matters a lot that extra turn. So yeah, I think I had one more question regarding this. Yes, the boards. Are you playing whenever you unlock her, or are you prioring? Because you always have like Viego, Warden.
Viego, Warden, Yorick, and Quick Striker.
Ash, and Quick Striker, and just she slots on level 5. Okay. And what are you adding after? Are you just adding more Wardens, like a Leona, just general frontline?
I think you want to play Gwen mid game. I think the amount of extra stacks you get, I think it's meaningful.
No, I know. Like on 5 you play Gwen, right? But on level 6, what are you adding?
I mean, it's just whatever's strongest. Like Wardens are pretty good.
So you probably frontline.
Frontline. I think frontline. Yeah, I probably frontline.
Then Liz Poly, I saw you had it much higher. The main issue we have with this one is like, if you unlock Volley like 4-1, it's really good. I think like 4-1, 4-2 is really good. But if you lose some extra stage 4 rounds and you don't get to level 9 Volley 2, it seems really, really weak. And I think there's sometimes you can even lose some Volley lists.
Yeah,
and which version are you playing also?
Which version? I think it's supposed to be 4 Bruiser.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. I think I'm lowering. I already lowered it once. I might lower it again, but I think what do I have it below? Let me take a quick look. I have it on similar tier with Kaisa, regular Void, and Yunara. I actually have Yunara lower, but I'm not sure that's right. Like this is like the debatable stuff that I'll need to move around. I think the LeBlanc is like reasonably strong. I think that like the unlock is not that hard to do. I think in your games, especially if you open with a Scion, which you always open a Scion, I think it's very common that you play this off of LeBlanc. If the Noxus line is better, you would literally always play Noxus, and there's not a good reason to play this. I think the end game is. I agree.
The main thing I was thinking is that this should cap higher than the Noxus one, but if you don't get like if it doesn't look like you're gonna get any belt item, any good belt item, you might just go the Noxus route because it's easier and also lets you slam like worse items and not worry that much about the
belts.
At least that's what it seems to me.
Yeah, I think that what is it? I think that I agree that the end game board. I think the end game board actually gets very powerful, right? Like they get to the rise, but the board is nuts at the end. But it's hard to get there. Maybe this is a little bit better from lifting competition because there's a decent augment. Maybe like high roll bruiser is a little bit better. But yeah, I think this one will probably go down. But I think that the LeBlanc Opener is fine, and I think playing into this line is okay as well.
Okay, good. Yeah, makes sense. Then the 3 reroll lines that we detected were just Luoik and Ixtal. Ixtal reroll seems a little bit better than Tempo in general.
Yeah.
Just because of how the cash outs were, like the high-end cash outs are kind of mid.
550 is worse,
too bad. So you can just repeatedly cash like the 200 ones and get they're all good items, like dupes, whatever.
Dupes, they're all good,
yeah. So mainly that I don't think there's much to say about this 3. It just a good bailout if you don't have like it's a good bailout. I think mainly Echo is a good bailout. Shazua, I think it depends much more on the Ionia you have.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But are you playing any of these? Like this one for sure with Darda?
I
but
think
what about
Echo is
Echo
pretty decent. Yasuo I like reasonably, but like you must have a Yasuo to even consider angling it. Ishtar reroll, I think it's at least good from ticket, and it might also be good from too much value. That's like the traditional thinking. Yeah,
Echo, this two seems really good from too much value.
Those are both also good from too much. I think too much value in tournament, you're almost always supposed to click. It just gives
we
you
also
gold.
Had this.
It's Giga S, I'm pretty sure. It's super good.
Yeah. Okay. Nixon Temple, have you seen much? I know, like I think it was without you that played on PvE.
You playing it in the scrims.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like I haven't seen that much out of it.
I've seen a bit on ladder. It's not the same as tournament because people playing it worse on ladder. It's like it does decent on from 2-1, and like if you get lucky with your quest, it ends up pretty good. If you end up unlucky, it's not that good. I think especially. I think in tournament, especially if I believed I was better than my opponents, I probably wouldn't click it. Like my opener's more reasonable. Okay. The augment, I think like if you get it without the augment, you can like play normally with it too. Like you can just play the quest, play towards a comp, have like enough gold to roll an 8, and then you're up a prismatic augment. That should for sure be good. And I'm willing to sack 70 HP to do it. Like that'd be totally fine.
Okay. And what cash outs are you aiming for now?
400 or 5. I think 400 is good. You either you can take 400 and just get out right away, or you can go for like 400 or 500, even 550, but like usually like 400 or 500. I think like the 400 is good for level 8 comps, just to be clear. I think that one is good. Okay. And then you can keep Ishtal in for a little bit longer to cash out 500, and then just put Brock on the board, don't make any Brock items, and he sees the whole board as a little bit of damage. It's not bad.
It's just a good unit. Okay, good. Yeah. So this is pretty much it. I'll go to the unit tier list now, and then the augments.
Yeah.
Journal tier list that we made. Yep. We had a lot of debates around journals. Like some of us prefer it more and less. Mainly the thing is the one costs are like really bad. But if you have a good team or Tristana opener, you can maybe play around them. Then I think the rest are pretty self-explanatory. Caitlyn, we don't like that much. We think it's like not that good. With like it doesn't leave you anywhere. And
Caitlyn only goes with Kog'Maw. Like if you don't have a Kog'Maw or Kog'Maw, you don't hold it.
Yeah. Okay, good. Like on her own, she doesn't do anything. The one cost tier, like I think really clear. Like Ilau is Sona Jarvan. You can even put Kog if you value Void that much. I think with good Voids, Shen is just the bruiser. Rumble goes with Jarvan, but it's like whatever. I think we don't pre-o the Jugs as much as you said. I think
it's because of the Jarvan thing. I'm pretty sure. You almost always prefer to play like you
much rather hold this one other than
I'll impart you to try the two boards. I'm pretty sure the Juggernauts are much better.
Will do. Okay, good. So that just flips those two, so it makes sense. Then the
we agree on that one.
Yeah, any Void unit is good. Like Timo Tristana is the ones who are flipping in. Here we will think that Shinzao is much better than Yasuo in general because you also have Demacia in. Maybe can move him up a tier. Ekon just good reroll options. B and Nico don't really have that much going on for them. Ash doesn't do anything. And we're wondering maybe if Aphelios is playable. Like he seems decent with Kraken.
Yeah, like, he's fine with Kraken.
Aphelios reroll because this does look decent on it.
Oh, Aphelios, I could believe it. I haven't done that much research into that one. I'm not inclined to like the comp very much unless you're really high rolling or. Yeah, I don't know. Like, does that play? It doesn't. You can't play too much value with it. I think.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you have to like have good Aphelios Slam 2-1 plus like strong bruisers would be the idea, I guess.
I think it's like specifically Kraken because it interacts really well with him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like something like that, and just a lot of tempo. Okay. Then the Takos, I think these two can easily go down a tier because they're just.
Because they don't give you builds. Yeah, they don't actually give you 3 builds.
No. They help you isolate 5 in some cases.
Yeah.
But they never assure you, except if you get drop both of them.
Yeah.
Milio is like good. Like you can play Ixtal most of the time. It's not as broken as before. Eri is just probably the best AP carry. We're wondering about Zoe. Like.
I think Zoe's better than Zoe. I think Zoe is very strong.
Okay.
Like. like which of these like okay, let's look at the openers, right? I think Zoe, if you have AP items, no Cog 2, you just like any items that could go on Cog, just go on the Zoe on your level 4, and it's quite strong. It can replace like the Invoker on your 1-star Sona, and I think it's good. I think it's also just straight up stronger than the Blanc as like an item holder as well, or like close to. I think it's stronger. So or like even if it's not stronger, the main thing about that, board. Like
but the main thing about that is like
expensive.
LeBlanc can enable you to play Noxus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see it. It's just power wise, I think that like it's very flexible, and like any opener that needs a unit in the slot, I think it makes the opener stronger.
Okay, good. And Bane, high prior, like she's really good if you have bows. Draven, we don't like as much as before.
Like, I have it in the same tier. Yeah.
Okay. Mundo just a good bruiser. If you have Bruce opening, you just play Mundo. Malzahar could move up a tier just because of the void. But most of the time you're gonna get like 2 of these 3. And if you don't, it's just like the fallback. Like you're probably never winning stage 2 if you're
no. If your board is Cog, Malz, if you have 2 Jug and good slams, maybe you can win, but otherwise not great.
Yeah. It was just Loris, there's no Bryon.
These are just the tanks that don't do that much,
Sedge, you're not playing Treants or whatever. And Leon is decent on her own, but most of the time you'll have a package which is better than that.
Yeah,
like Broseph package, Chuck's package, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like Leona's just like it's kind of expensive and limits your options sometimes.
Yeah. Then Augment Outliers. What we did here is just take 2-1 Augments and picked which ones seemed like were above like the average 2-1 Augment and would lean you harder into that. And this one just a bunch we had questions about.
Yep.
So Silver is pretty much this today, branching out if you have no direction. Like we think it's really good if you don't know what to do. Otherwise, these 2 seem to be like the most broken ones.
Very good, yeah.
The Massive Forever, just the serving. These 2 are really good. Epoch, it's just like the best default probably because
you for sure need to put Honor Roll in there, right? Like I think Honor Roll is like incredibly broken.
Yeah, for sure.
To be fair, like the main line you play is is Sona, but
but for sure Honor Roll is missing. This one, I think I'm one of the biggest like glazer of this.
I still think it's very very good. Yeah,
I really like it. I think it's really strong, and mostly because there isn't that much tempo, at least from what it seems for this early meta. And it just gives you so much combat power. Then these 2 prismatic ones seems really
they're broken. They're really good.
Okay, then what do you think about spreading routes? Like we think it's similar to this one. Like if you have no direction, but in other cases, do you think there's any other case which this is good, or it's just like middle of the road? Because
I think it's similar. I think it's like branching out. I don't think it's like trait tree power. I mean, the big difference between trait tree is that it gives you the 7 gold. Like the 7 gold matters a lot.
It's a lot of gold
for the power. I take spreading routes the same. I think that if your opener is already very good, you probably want to take something to make the opener better. If your opener is like some dog, then like you can take it to give you direction.
Okay, good. Then early learnings, we already talked about that one. Heart of Steel, there's exactly one person in your study group that likes this augment and wants to know what do you think about it.
Well, I think the augment is fine. Like, I think that like...
I think it's the worst one out of the old tank ones. Like, all of the tank ones, I think it's the worst one.
It helps a bit if it's on a Scion.
Yeah, I agree, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Outside of that, what do you think?
Outside of it... I think it's fine. Like there's some spots where you just need a tank item. Like you just need a tank item, and it makes sense to like take it. I don't, especially if you're playing like a slightly slower setup where like you're on some pairs, you have like Cog Cho, and then like you wait 3 turns so like you can farm some upgrades and then play the game. Like I think it's pretty reasonable. Like an item is an item, and like it usually stacks up to give you like 400 or 500 extra health on your tank, which is I think reasonably valuable.
Will you ever slam 2 of them? Like if you
I think it's fine.
Slam.
Yeah, I think the 2 of them is pretty decent.
Okay. Now, what do you think about the Bruce Augment?
It should be good. Like it gives you 2 gold augments of power over time, right? Like it's much better if you have one of the upgrades early, or it gives you one of the upgrades, or it gives you Scion pair.
I think it's not realistic to think that Scion pair is the most realistic.
Yeah, I mean you're not gonna sit here on Scion 2 most of the time, right? That's just not gonna happen.
Because if it's Scion 2, it's obvious that it's
you're taking Scion 2, right? But Like Scion Pair is reasonable, I think. Like upgrade plus Scion Pair, you just play this on the board. I think sometimes it can make sense to roll for Bard if it like activates it. Like sometimes 3 bruiser like triple 2-star or double 2-star activates it, which can give you the gold refund back plus the belt if I remember the cash out correctly. And it can be reasonable too. Bard is actually like a pretty decent unit on that board. So
you're just playing to play like Celia and Lysandra Rise.
Yeah.
Like
so you can play Zillion Lysandra Rise, or you can just play Volley Lysandra as well. Like it's good. Like it gives you a lot of items. And just one thing to note about that line is just keep in mind that the volley, I'm pretty sure like having a Warmogs on the volley is like actually very good in that line.
I talk about that. Yeah. Okay. Then this. Is there any line with this open? Like I heard about the 7 Sun Stinge Bruiser.
Yeah.
Michael told us about that. Like he saw some people playing that. Like you just sit on 7, make the Bruiser spot on Stinge, and just play 7 Sun. But
yeah, that's interesting. This is with Rift? Like your other no, it's Mundo. Oh. 7.
Yeah.
I have no idea how good that is. I have not seen what. If that's the only line, I was not familiar with any line that was particularly good with Cooking Ball. I thought about it.
Okay.
I don't think any of them are that good.
No, near the week, but the only one we saw was that one.
Yeah,
like
interesting.
I don't know what you think, but the 7 Sun, like 7 Sun in general, seem really strong. Like
mid game, right? Stage 4 to early stage 5. Yeah, and then it falls
exactly. Yeah, it seems really, really strong in that.
Yeah, you just like full stat check your opponents. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, exactly.
On like a little bit of healing or like the DRs. The DR starts stacking, the attack speed starts stacking, and they don't do enough damage. They just lose.
Yes, and Bruiser spot seems really good as well.
Yeah, it's really good. It makes sense that it's good on Singe, actually. Yep. It makes a lot of sense that it's good on Singe. The spot that you would want to play is like, I guess you have a Blitz you can feed, or like you can start feeding the Singe and then move it onto the Singe later, alternatively. And like you can activate it kind of early, I guess. But I think you just want to slam it on the Singe and feed your, I guess your Mundo? Like who do you want to feed? Do you know?
I think it's Mundo. Yeah.
Mundo. Okay, you just feed Mundo and then he can hold the other tank cannons. He's a good unit.
Or weak, but I don't know. Like we just saw it one time. And,
yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. This Augment, the Bringer of Ruin Augment.
That one gives you units, right?
Yeah, I think Brian's saying.
Yeah.
I think
Bringer of Ruin. I don't believe it's very good, but if that, I don't know. Okay, even if the Noxus line is good, I don't know if it's good for the Noxus line. Like this is like. Well,
Brian's saying.
Briar Scion. I mean, bro, this doesn't.
Like it's every takedown. Like don't the stuff seems it
stacks really fast. Okay.
Yeah.
It's at the very minimum good if your opener is very good, I think.
Like you can get Briar 2, Scion Pair.
Yeah.
Like good slams.
Yeah, Briar 2, Scion Pair, good slams, and lobby kind of weak. It's not even that rare. Is like probably the idea.
Because the stats he keeps seems like a lot. Every takedown seems insane. Like most of these type of movements are like, they don't tend to be like every takedown. It's at a gun, but yeah.
Yeah, you might actually. What's your third normal Noxus? I think it might be completely 100% required that you have LeBlanc unlocked already.
Yeah,
is what I think. Because you would have to already unlock it, because the difference is what is it? 8, like on 4 takedowns, 8% AP, and like if you don't have it, you're not gonna win the first round, right? Like you have to play the first round. The first round is too important. 160 max health. I think it would be good exactly if you had like Scion Pair, Briar 2, LeBlanc on the board, and then like good slam. That's what I would think.
Good. Sounds good. Then the Death Cap Augment, I've seen it in two different things. I'd say we have a question about.
One Sona and the other is Vagar or what?
No, it's TF.
TF, okay.
TF. Let's play with TF because naturally you are
hitting every unit. Yeah, you're hitting every unit on the board, yeah.
And then just put it on face.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
That sounds broken, actually, now that you tell me about that.
Yeah. Like, that seems really good to me.
Yeah, that seems good to me. Yeah, I agree.
And the other one is just Vagar, right? Like playing, you have a door opener, you have this, you have a rod, and you can just farm it up. Do you think it's good, or it's just way too much HP on Vagar and just over?
Oh, the AP is good on Vagar. I think that like I think to want to angle into Vhagar, you probably have to also have a rod, and like you'd prefer to also have you'd prefer to also have what is it called the Yordle opener too. Like it's better in that case, but like you can kind of I will need to try. I need to tinker around with it, to be honest. Like I need to try what would be good with it. Yep.
Acceleration is you're pretty much almost never clicking it. I think just doesn't seem to be as good as before. Like
it's both very hard to play, and I think like if you're really good at it, you can do well. But like it's really punishing, and I don't think that for me the average doesn't feel that good, especially because now you have to like sometimes sack some more econ because like they changed the quest a little bit, and like the 550 is not so good anymore. So I think committing an augment to it is not that good.
Okay, good. Prismatic ticket. We're mainly thinking we saw 2 lanes with this today. The XL reroll
and Sona.
Sona, but Sona it seems way too expensive to me to just pick Prismatic ticket to make it to Sona, but it might be good. Don't know if you've seen anything about it. What do you think?
Ticket seems okay. It doesn't seem amazing for Sona. Like you'd much rather like have on a roll for the Ixtal. It makes sense. Like it should be good in Ixtal.
You wanted to hit much more units.
Yeah. Like there's many more units. Amount of rolls,
I think the only thing about Prismatic ticket Sona is you might eventually be able to play for guarantee.
3-star forecast. Yeah. Guarantee Lux 3. Yeah. That's why that's the big benefit of it, I think.
Okay. So if you see your uncontested on Demacia, you might be leaning harder into this, thinking, okay, eventually have a winner with this.
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Good. Are there any? I don't even know how this augment is called. The
forces, right? Yeah. I don't think it's very good. I'm pretty sure it's bad. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I agree.
You don't want to click it.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Flexible. The main issue we have with flexible, we think it might be too slow.
It's slow.
Mostly if your first emblem is bad, because there are some bad ones. Like we estimated like 20% are extremely broken, 20% are kind of bad, and the rest are in the middle. There are some outliers within them, but there's a decent chance that you get one that isn't that strong for your board, and it's just way too slow. What do you think about it? Because I heard you yesterday talk about that it was good because it gave you multiple emblems.
Yeah, it's better by a lot. It's better by enough, but like it's slow, and like if your lobby. Like, what's the best situation? The best situation for this is like, bro. The best situation is like you don't have very many better options. Like, I think it's like a pretty reasonable flip, because the moment you get into, like, the moment you start getting a strong board, it kind of snowballs from there. Because by 4-1, by 4-1 having 3 emblems is very good, and it's really really good if you have a Reforger. Or like not really good, but like, it's much better if you have a Reforger, because you can like reroll your first one, and if your first one is good, you can wait till 4-1 and then double Reforge 2 bad ones, or wait until you have 2 bad ones in Reforge, and then it ends up like horrifically strong, like very strong.
Another thing we came up with, if you're playing Prismatic Party, right?
Yep.
And Augments like flexible trade tree. Are you willing to take min-max in 3-2 specifically for the Reforgers? Like, do you think the top end of the emblems are that good that you're willing to take that?
It depends what comp you're on. If you're in a good build spot, I think you snap it off, right? Like, good build spot, you snap it off. Because you don't have access to a Fawn. And, like, you must not underestimate how hard it is to go 10. It's very, very hard to go 10, right? So, it's like, am I willing to take min-max to start reforging, like, flexible or trade tree? If my augments are bad, it's probably fine. Because like I'm rolling for like good combinations of them together. I think like honestly like 7 Noxus actually strikes me as one of the better ones if the line is good, right? If the line is good, it actually makes a lot of sense to play towards it like that. It'd be like a good build spot. Like I don't think many of the other spots other than like a good Noxus spot would otherwise be able to go 10 either. Like it's like a good Noxus spot if you're playing it, or like a good build spot. I'll need to try out the Noxus thing. I'm super curious.
Okay, good. Then what's the way to?
I think there's like a third really like a third that are like good or very good, a third are like okay, and then a third are pretty like not very good, I think. I think like if your opener is bad, or like your units are bad, but like you have like okay items or or especially if you have like extra items from some source, then it's like a lot better in those situations, I think.
Okay, good. And one case in particular, Yasuo.
Yasuo's broken. Yasuo, you win the game.
Because you get Yone, you can just play around Yone.
Yeah, you get 3 Yone, you just play both of them on your board, you win the game. Yeah.
if you have a bad Ionia, most of the time it seems like you, even despite that, you still want to play 7 just because of the units, because you want to play Yasuo, Shone, Shen,
Yasuo, Yone, Wukong, Shen,
Wukong, that's 5, and most of the time you're incentivized to like pick up a Yunara because Quick
Yunara,
Strike is
Kindred.
good.
Kindred's like giga broken in the comp. I'm pretty sure like Kindred is insane. Like she just jumps in like when they're gonna die and their team's gone.
So most of the time you're playing 7 no matter what.
I think it's very likely to play 7, yeah.
Okay, good. And the last one we had some doubts about. Are you even taking Calclos? Do you think it's good?
If my opener sucks, I think it's fine. Like I think like
what do you think, for example, above other icons like the what do you call it? Patient study, for example?
Yeah, I think if your opener sucks, it's better than it should be better than patient study. I think it should be better. Excuse me. I think it should be better than patient study. My idea with this is like you can just play it as like a normal-ish econ augment. I think. I like you lose early. You can use some of the free rolls to unlock Bard, which I think is pretty reasonable. I think it plays particularly well into Singe, probably because like you want to spike on stage 4, and like this sets up your goal to spike well on stage 4. I think it's also okay for like 2-cost reroll, where like your opener is not that good for it, or like you don't have like the 2-star. You can like calc loss into roll for 3-2 and then make a very good board on 3-2 after rolling for Bard as well. I think those are like the main lines you want to take. I think you would specifically be looking to play those lines if you took it, and not really much else otherwise.
Okay, makes sense. Good. And I think for augments, do you think there's anyone that's missing? Like any augment that you think, okay, this one's really strong and they're not taking into account, or it's mostly it's 2-1 augments, to be clear.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know what to pick and what not to pick.
Yeah. Am I still streaming? I'm not still. I'm gonna take a look at. I'm gonna take a look at some of the augments here. I don't think. Okay, let's take a look at. Actually, I'm pretty sure this will be fine. The augment list. It's not very good, but delayed. I don't think they haven't updated this in a long ass time. Actually, delayed not very good because it limits your options and unlocks and stuff. I think Stars is very good.
Stars is one of the ones we had. Like we were thinking about mainly Sona because you can just click Poppy too.
Yep.
And that's one that we were thinking about, but didn't include it in the list.
I think it's very good all the time. Like the Graves 2, Poppy 2, and the Poppy 2 is so strong. The Poppy 2 is so good. Like tempo, reroll, anything. It's super good. What else is there? I haven't the interesting one is like birthday. I haven't even been offered the augment. I've seen people click it less because of the TG delay. It's probably okay still if you like. I don't think it's nearly as good as before.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it used to be like STR, like it should be around.
Yeah, there are some spots on last patch where you would have an opener and then you would still click it because like the 2-star cost is fine, and then TG on 6 is good, right? But I think those spots you probably don't click in anymore.
Okay, good.
Heroic I don't really like, or like I don't know what else. What would you do with heroic? I don't even know. I don't think there's that many good things that you can do with heroic. Too much value. Wait, do you have too much value in there? I think.
Yes, we have.
Oh, okay, yeah, you do. Okay. Pretty sure that's most of these. Yeah.
One question. Bodyguard training.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Like, it's like
because
it's really overstated. Really good. No, it's really
overstated.
Okay,
but it's really hard to click it as well.
Yeah, the idea is like I think the perfect spot to click it would be like your item's okay. Your item's okay, but your units are like paired, so you're not incentivized to level or get super strong right now. I think is the idea. Like that's when you're okay with taking scaling combat. I think, especially if your other options aren't that good, because like you don't really want to take items because like it's kind of delayed in like your power spike, and like econ would be fine. But, like some of the econ sucks, so like the raining gold is not very good, right? Like, I would rather take this one than raining gold, for example.
Okay,
yeah, that's the situation, I'd imagine.
Okay. I linked you the Seraphine, the mysterious Seraphine Lissandra board.
Yeah.
And in the chat you can see it.
Oh, this is just a variation. Oh wait, this is kind of a variation. Oh, this is just a variation. this is a variation of the list of the list. It just drops the bruisers. Yeah, it's just a variation, right? You hold Seraphine and Loris. Yeah, I'd be willing. I would be willing to play it. I think it's pretty reasonable.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you just this unlocks it, right? Or no, you play Targon to unlock it. You play Targon unlocking the rise slots, and then the board is good. It's just a variation.
Yes. Okay, good.
You should hold it on your roll down as an out.
Okay, good. The last one is the artifacts.
Yep.
I don't know how often are you clicking like the.
This is a pretty reasonable. Oh, this is a pretty good layout for this actually.
Basically, it's like the green ones are -4 average. The what do you call this? The
delta, yeah.
Yeah. This one, the orange one is 4 to 4.5. Some of them are a little bit lower, and the red ones are. It has low sides, but it seems good.
Yeah. It's a little bit. What's that one for RFC?
Again, it's Echo.
Echo. Oh, RFC Echo is good. Green. It's for sure good. You build it differently, but it's for sure good.
Okay.
But
the main thing is you're not clicking the portable forge that often.
I think it's fine if you just need an item. That's it. The outs aren't that crazy, right? Like what are like the giga outs? It's like
Trinda, like
Trin, but you're not holding Trin into 2-1 very often, right? Yeah. Scion set, yeah, it's like
this one seems really good on Scion.
It is good.
Like extremely good.
It actually is very good. Yeah, that one might hold down the Noxus line. In fact, we'll see. Okay. Like it might be Noxus, might be like just straight bruises, like one of them.
Okay. This one also seems really good on Garen.
Yeah, that one's good on Garen.
Yeah.
Yeah, these don't like none of these are like super striking to me. I guess, right? It's like
yes. Like that's the thing. Like this one, well, Collector is really good. I think.
Yeah, Collector's good.
Yeah.
I will say that like some of the more popular combinations start getting clicked more and more. Oh, sorry. The more when you're reading this, some of the more popular combinations start looking worse and worse in the stats, despite them being good because people are opting to click them more. So like for example, Vayne. I think Vayne Collector is really good. I think it's probably even better than Yunara Collector on that line probably. But like the issue is people start clicking it like heavily, so it shows up more often on Vayne when you don't have Warren compared to when you do have Warren, and then it ends up looking worse in the stats than it should.
Okay, good. And I think one last question is anything else that we should be doing that you think we're not, like outside of this?
Yeah.
And the template, like the total pathing template.
I think
this is pretty much our prep. Is just to give you an overview. This is pretty much our prep. Like we do all of this. We watch bots from TPC.
Yep.
And do the total pathing template.
Yeah, it's quite thorough. No, it looks great. I would say that it's probably also a good idea to understand caps, especially of boards that like you've played less. So like especially like some of the comps at the top are like not very variable. So like it's also important to know when you should not be flexing any units as well, right? So like the Rise Ziggs boards, you need to know that board does not flex a single unit on the board. Don't buy anything else, right? Like there's no unit you can play, right? So like just roll for it by itself, roll fast, and you have to know where the flex slots are. So like getting in your mind like how good your end game is, or like how to play your end game is very useful, especially when playing for like those top 3 placements, which will be that's probably where you have a fair amount of control over as well. And like gaining those top placements is very important for like upping your average score, I would say.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what I think. Any other questions?
Let me see. I have some games marked from this patch, but I don't think there's anything really that interesting.
Sure.
I have one quick question before finishing. About the cap of the Viego board.
Yeah.
We change the scene.
Yep. This looks pretty good.
Just the sad part is I got Nasus instead of Renekton.
Yeah, I think the Nasus is not that good actually on this board right now.
I didn't have like any money, so I just slotted it in.
Yeah.
But I think the core units are like Thresh, the Thresh, Braum, Fiddle, Kalista, Sarah, Loris. On the other slots seem flex to me.
Yeah, this looks fine. The other slots are flex. I agree. Yep.
And any legendaries that you think like any packages, I'd say that you want to flex in, like for sure this Shurima. Yeah, Shurima plus
any packages like sometimes you can get to Mel. I consider Mel sometimes, right? Mel sometimes.
Mel with what? Like Mel's.
Mel, Swain, and Bessa. Yeah, Mel, Swain, and Bessa. Nautilus is fine. Or Shiv. Okay. Shiv is really Shiv is also very good.
Like Shiv, like you could you replace Fiddle with Shiv, or it's just not worth it?
I think you also play Fiddle.
Only use some Bessa.
I think you would also play Fiddle. I think.
So what you do? You drop Braum, right?
Yeah, you can drop Braum, and like you can play Shiv Swain, right? You don't need Braum. You're playing Shiv Swain, right?
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Are you playing quick strikers? Like
not on this. I don't know exactly how to read the stats. I've excluded Viego 3, and it still looks good, and it still looks okay in the stats. But that might just because it's Kindred. I think the effect of Kindred is actually very good in the comp. But I don't know if it's supposed to go on the board if you don't also play Quick Striker, is what I think.
Okay.
I think it's like actually very possible that I think it's fully possible that Kindred Viego is stronger than your two Shurimas on this board right now. I could believe it. But yeah, I just keep that one in mind. Like there are points in the game where you may be Viego on bench and then slotting it back in if you have Kindred, because the effect of it is like it keeps your Thresh alive to do more damage, and it makes sure that like your timing on your Kalista ult is gonna go through in some cases. Like you get one extra ult and it can be very powerful.
Yes.
So I would look into that. It also helps with your Kalista cast. I was playing Quick Striker. Having Quick Striker,
I was playing it.
Like having Quick. So you were playing it here, right? Having Quick Striker felt like it made the Kalista cast, especially with Shojin or no mana, especially fast enough that it was good cadence for the fight. Whereas if the moment I took it out, I had double DBIE, it just was a little too slow. And so I think that like in those situations you can use it to like supplement having low cast.
Okay. Hey, for example, here I thought that with blue it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Like,
did it look better or worse?
It gave you.
I mean,
it looked better, but I had Senna 2, so I replaced it with Senna 2.
You might have replaced the wrong one, right? Like you might have been supposed to replace the Azir.
Yes. Okay. So you would just drop Disruptor and.
That's the theory, right? Like the theory is like that the Disruptor is not that good, and then you would play play the Kindred, because like the Kindred makes a lot more sense for the comp. Like you like buy a little bit more health in your units to stay alive, or a little bit more time, and then you get your burst off and you win. I guess it also keeps your Thresh alive, which is valuable. Okay.
And about Shadow Isles, are you just dropping on level 9? How often are you playing? Like 4 to 5. When are you selling them? When do you think
you're supposed? So I think that you drop them. I think you drop them. You're supposed to drop them similar to Bilgewater. And what I mean by that is like getting a better combat buff per turn is like pretty useful. And the funny thing is with this comp, actually, that like the buffs are better later into the game rather than worse. The 7 Bilgewater gets worse later into the game because the serpents buy less and less. But like there are more and more units later into the game. Like the units do more damage. Like you can scale well. I think the parts where you really win are like when you have like a shit ton of stacks and then like you hold it for longer. So I think that like holding down to like 3 lives with the Shadow Isles actually makes a lot of sense to me in this spot.
For example, I was just playing 4.
Yeah.
And I was waiting to get an Asir. And when I got an Asir, I dropped down to 3 because I wanted to unlock Renekton and the other tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I would have kept it for a while otherwise. I dropped Yorick here. Yorick didn't seem to fit in this board.
Yeah, Yorick probably doesn't fit on this board,
Like, he needs to be like the weak link. Just keep the quick strikers, and when I got Asir, I dropped out of this. But otherwise, I would just
because you get like 60% more stacks, right? So instead of getting 10 stacks, you get 16, right? So like I think that can make a difference late into the game.
Okay, good. And that's pretty much all of
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Great. All right. Best luck playing tomorrow. I'll be probably watching TBC, but I'll be checking on the scores as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Best luck. I'll catch you around.
Oh, good luck.
All right. See ya.